Am I the meanest?
Punch drunk.
Am I the prettiest?
Punch drunk.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this time?
Punch drunk.
Well, who am I?
Punch drunk.
Who am I?
Punch drunk.
I can't hear you.
Punch drunk. AKA Mr. Moonshine himself.
Of Harlem.
Y'all already know this is Punch Drunk Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Moonshine himself, a.k.a. el adobo, el sazón, el borracho, el pastor de boxeo. Ladies and gentlemen, Monday's a Monday or a Tuesday? Tuesday, yeah, Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Ladies and gentlemen, boxing keeps on rolling, keeps on going, and keep on giving us some good fights, some good events that's going to keep our eyes glued into the sport of boxing, going to sustain our eyes into the sport of boxing, going to bring new people into the sport of boxing. This first half is going to be good. It's going to be real good. God bless each and every one of y'all. It's going to be real good. What's good, everybody in the chat? What's good, y'all? What's good, man? We seen Tyson Fury, Alexander Usyk going back and forth. Tyson Fury making a mockery of Alexander Usyk, saying, you accept the 70-30. How you, a 3-belt holder, going to accept a 70-30, man? Your managers must be a dummy. I say a dummy. But we want to see that undisputed bout. I think it's a way overdue in the heavyweight division that we see an undisputed bout. You know what I'm saying? They say wherever the heavyweight goes, the boxing goes. I'm not sure if that plays into effect in this new era of boxing, because I think boxing went wherever Mayweather went. You know what I'm saying? We went away from the heavyweight division because, of course, the heavyweight division was in a coma for quite some time. And we was praying and hoping that we get somebody like Mike Tyson. And we see the emerge of Tyson, not Tyson Fury, really, but Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder, because they bring the excitement, they bring the knockouts. Tyson Fury did beat Klitschko, and we were supposed to go into a new era of heavyweights, but that wasn't a great performance in which that kept boxing in the eyeballs in the sport of boxing, because when he left, boxing was all right. But when he left, people was happy with Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder because they was given what the people wanted in terms of excitement, in terms of knockouts and things of that nature. But Tyson Fury switched up his style, and now he's a knockout artist. Now he's knocking every man that he faced. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sugar Hill, doing a great job with Tyson Fury. We had another announcement in which a lot of people always been knew that this was going to come down the pipe, going to come down through fruition, going to materialize. Canelo Alvarez. Saul Canelo Alvarez, the cash cow of the sport of boxing, the sugar daddy, the top dog in the sport of boxing, King Nelo, a.k.a. Cartelo, a.k.a. Cashkelo, a.k.a. Payday, a.k.a. get the fuck out of here, man. Back in the ring, Cinco de Mayo versus not Jamal Charlo, not David Benavidez is going to be fighting Caleb Plant on March 25th. Not Demetrius Andrade, but none other than John Ryder, a.k.a. Pela Gato, a.k.a. Heavy Bag, a.k.a. Punching Bag. No, wait. Don't get mad at your boy, Mr. Moonshine. Because we're going to be talking about not only how we feel as hardcore boxing fans, but how we pretend to feel, because we're trying to protect something. In this community, I don't think a lot of people keep it real. A lot of people always talking about cap. But you know what? For the most part, when it comes to Canelo Alvarez, y'all remember this line in Scarface? One of my favorite scenes in Scarface is, "You're all a bunch of canazos." You know why? Because you don't got the guts to be who you want to be. You need people like me. You need people like me so you could point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy. So what that makes you go? You know go. You just know how to lie. Me, I always tell the truth, even when I lie. So say good night to the bad guy. It's gonna be another bad guy like this, I'll tell you that. You remember that line by Tony Montana? Yeah, man. That's the highlight of this show. This is the energy of this community. Y'all always tell the truth, even when you lie when it comes to Canelo Alvarez. We done it. You do it. Let's be real. We know this community. We know the channels and the channel hosts that shames Canelo Alvarez. High traffic channels. You know? It spreads like a wildfire. And Canelo Alvarez, whether you're a fan, a delusional fan, a great fan, a conservative fan, a fanboy, you see those channels. You go to those channels, you stay there, you in the comment section, you in their live shows. And this is what it is. You know damn well that Canelo Alvarez fighting John Ryder es basura. You know damn well. But you got to tell the truth even when you lie. John Ryder put himself in position for Canelo Alvarez fight. John Ryder earned his position to fight Canelo Alvarez. Sound true, but it's also a lie. Oh yeah. It sound true, but it's also a lie. Because what people don't like to bring up is that John Ryder didn't earn his position. What did that fight happen? What happened in the John Ryder versus Zach Parker fight? What happened? Dímelo, mi gente, no se quedan callados ahora, mimito. No, typing, nobody want to type, eh? Nobody want to type, yeah? Yeah, it's so easy. Yeah. He got a position, but did he earn the right to face Canelo Alvarez? I always tell the truth, even when I lie. No, that sounds good. Pound for pound king, it sounds good. It sounds quit. Who quit? Who quit? Hold on. I gotta upload something. I gotta upload this because I want people to understand, especially because I don't want people to be like, I want you to understand. I want you to understand. Hold on. Coño, hold on, espera, mi gente. You know? Hold on. All night long, all right. Whoa. All night long, all right. Hey. All night long, all right. Whoa. All night long. Hold on, let me upload this picture up. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna help me. So it's gonna help me for me to help you to understand. Hold on. Let me upload this for you. I said, let me upload this for you. Jesus. Hold on, let me upload. Hold on. All right. Let's read this part. But that was the last of the action. This is talking about in reference of the late round right before the Zach Parker and John Ryder fight. But that was to be the last action with the judge having the scores level and the other two having Parker 3-1 ahead when he had to withdraw. Why did Zach Parker had to withdraw from the fight? 2 judges had it 3 rounds to 1. Remember, they already fought 4 rounds. It stopped heading into the 5th round. The 5th round did not end. Did not even start. 2 other judges had Zach Parker whooping John Ryder 3 rounds to 1, and 1 had a 2-2. In the 4th round fight, you could say that Zach Parker did win. Zach Parker broke his mano, his hand. Se rompió la mano. So when people like to argue, hold on, let me take this out for y'all. I just wanted to make myself clear. Just wanted to make myself clear so you can understand where we heading at. Just so you can understand the energy and what we heading at. So when people say, yo, Punch, but why, yo, Punch, or yo, this, he earned the right. No, he did not earn the right. He put himself in position. He ain't earn it. He wasn't beating Zach Parker. Zach Parker broke his hand. That's what happened. He ain't beat nobody. John Ryder ain't beat nobody for that position. Oh, y'all don't want me to say that, right? Oh, but don't y'all come to me, especially yesterday. I heard some of the people be like, yo, boy, Demetrius Andre for Desmond Peoples, and he got dropped twice. I said, nah, he ain't get dropped twice. You know, Punch, you know he did. You know he did. You know he did. Now, that's not the facts, right? No, you know you did. See, that's why they come to me. So now let me give you that same energy right back. What's good? Rapstar Boxing Now is the voice of the UK, London, bruv. The man of Manchester, Liverpool, Sheffield. What's good, Rap? Subscribe to my boy Rapstar Boxing Now. It's probably gonna go live later on. Kevin Effect in the building. Kev in Effect in the building. Halim in the building. What's good, man? One of the members of Punch Drunk Boxing. If you want to become a member, you already know where to go. Y'all already know where to go. It sound good. It sound good. Jackie Hernandez. What's good? It sound good. I always tell the truth, even when I lie. It's easy to say, oh, because you know, this is the reason. This is the reason why. If you see the thumbnail, people know the truth. And I'm gonna make this a little bit broader, because it's just the energy of the fans. In this community, you do not want to say, knowing in your heart and mind and soul, that this is a trash fight for the standard of Canelo Alvarez. For the standard of Canelo Alvarez, right? Don't come back to me and be like, oh, but Demetrius Andre fought Desmond People, but what Jamal Charlo, who he fighting? No. You don't respect them. But do you respect Canelo Alvarez? So with the standard of Canelo Alvarez, this is a trash fight. But let me reserve my thought, because I am a fan of Canelo Alvarez. And my fellow Canelo Alvarez fans don't want me talking to you this way. My fellow Canelo Alvarez fan don't want me to talk this way. They would say, Punch, stop it. This is not you, Punch. Come on, man. You're supposed to speak for us. I'm unsubscribing. Not Punch. Come on, man. It's not that they want me. See. Have you heard this? I gotta give you a bunch of examples so you can understand what I'm trying to say. Let me put it like this, because I know y'all understand the community and stuff like that. You know, the Black and Latino community. Have you heard, let's say, African American people say, when they hate, you know what a lot of African American people hate is when another African American tries to justify the wrong in their community in front of the whole world. For example, let's say black on black crime, right? It's high. It's very detrimental to the Black and Latino community, right? So you will have Black people that will be mad if a fellow Black would justify the negative things to the world. They will call him a coon. They will call him Uncle Tom because they don't want you to tell the problem to the world. So then the white people would justify that, hey, what are you talking about? Racism or police brutality. Look at your neighborhood. Come on. And if a black person says, hey, we got to take ourselves, we kill each other. Other black people hate for other black people to say that to the masses, to say that out loud, because then it justifies what they feel that needs to be done. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So when it comes to a Canelo Alvarez fan like me, see, I'm real, I'm raw, I tell the truth, I keep it unbiased, logically, and objectively. They know what I mean, but they don't want me to tell you the truth because then it justifies in front of the whole world. It justifies me saying things that will give the other side that they hate. It justifies the opinion of the other side that they hate. Do you understand? So me saying that Canelo Alvarez versus John Ryder, a.k.a. the punching bag, a.k.a. Le Pelagato, if I say that this is a trash fight, they don't like me saying it, not because it's not true, it's because they don't want me to justify it in front of the people that they don't like in this community, if you understand what I'm trying to say. There's a bunch of channels in this community that hate Canelo Alvarez. There's a lot of channels in this community that shame Canelo Alvarez because they just hate Canelo Alvarez, whether they raise baiting, whether they feel like Canelo Alvarez just given the opportunity that other people haven't had because they just don't like Canelo Alvarez. Nothing. They use Canelo Alvarez. They hate Canelo Alvarez. They shame Canelo Alvarez with fighters like a Jamal Charlo, like a Demis Andre, like a David Benavidez. So if I say, as a Canelo Alvarez fan too, if I say, but I want to see him fight Demis Andre, I want to see him fight Jamal Charlo, I want to see him fight David Benavidez, but what have they done? Come on, Punch. What the other guys has done? Because that's the argument that you have for them. And when you see the Punch Drunk Boxing in the middle, trying to break things down unbiased, logically, objectively, not trying to do what you hate about them, not trying to raise bait or nothing like that, you get mad at Punch Drunky for saying the truth, because anything I say, I always tell the truth, even when I lie. You know exactly that those fights, that this fight is basura. To the stand-up Canelo Alvarez, this fight is trash. But I cannot say it out loud. You understand what I'm trying to say? Right of the storm in the building. What's good, brother? He said, keep pushing that narrative. What narrative we pushing? What narrative we pushing, brother? What narrative I'm pushing, brother? So he said Canelo Alvarez shouldn't fight Amando until there is. So my brother Pound for Pound King says. So Canelo shouldn't fight any Mando until there is a proven fighter first. They need to be a world champion first before fighting Canelo, even though there is a belt organization rule. Let's go to the WBO. Let's go to the WBO. I say it time and time again because I like to educate my brothers. You know what I'm saying? But when I educate my peoples, when I educate my brothers like Pound for Pound King, the WBO always puts the mandatory challenger up in their website because they need to order the mandatory challenger up in their website. And they put it publicly each and every time. Has the WBO mandated this fight? Yes or no? Has the WBO, go right now on your smartphone, go to the WBO.org.com, go to their website, because I know the WBO. I know, I see it. This is what I study. This is what I do. I look at it every day, so I know what to educate my people. They always upload every mandatory. Every mandatory, they make it public. So I ask you, did they mandate John Ryder versus Canelo Alvarez? Pound for pound, my brother. I respect you. I want you to respect my question. I want you to respect it and answer it with truth and facts. Have the WBO mandate ordered John Ryder versus Canelo Alvarez. Yes or no? We speak facts here. We speak facts. Forget about the feelings. I want you to tell the world that yes, the WBO mandated the fight. And if they did pound for pound king, I want you to come with facts and show me the order and show me the days, the number of days they had. If they didn't finish the negotiations, how many days to the purse bid? Because when they order a fight, they order that they can negotiate. They put it publicly. The WBO does that. That's one thing about the WBO. They make their mandatory order publicly. Yes or no? That's all. That's all, brother. I want you to respect. I want you to respect me, and I know you respect the channel. So let's not make each other look like fools out here. Huh? That they mandated the fight. Was straight after the fight, John Ryder, Mando. No. They announced that he will be the Mando. I say ordered. That they ordered. It's not when somebody wins like Michel Rivera got in position to be the mandatory to Gervonta Tank Davis. Did that fight ever get ordered? Did that fight ever get ordered? No. I don't know if they did or didn't. If you said they haven't, I believe you. There you go. So Canelo Alvarez chose to pick John Ryder. Chose, but whatever, because then the next argument is, but Canelo Alvarez could do whatever he want to do. He has earned the right to pick his opponents, just like Oscar De La Hoya earned the right, just like Floyd Mayweather earned the right, just like Manny Pacquiao earned the right. He earned the right. But then we're going to analyze who was available and who did you pick? Right? Yeah, I give it to Canelo Alvarez. I pick. He's earned the right. He's done a lot, most than many. He said, coming from an injured hand, why not Ryder? Okay, legitimate question. Lalo in the building, good looking out with a super chatty patty came, my friend. Good looking out. Why not Andre? Why not Chalo? Why not two former, or still, he's still a champion, two division world champion, and when Canelo Alvarez beat the guy that a lot of people feel like is garbage, is not really good, is terrible fighters, at least he still beats them and have former champions in his resume. Why not them? Why not them when people say that they haven't earned the shot? We all know that Ryder never earned the shot. We all know that. We all know that. I know these guys been in position for a Canelo fight. Demise Andre, since 154, since 2014, when he was the champion, Canelo Alvarez was the #1 challenger in the WBO. There was supposed to be a fight with him and Canelo Alvarez for 9 years. So I know he's been in position to do right or wrong, whether you like it or not. No one should be able to pick opponents. Look, I'm all right with fighters picking opponents, just like I'm all right with the NBA players. You know what I'm saying? Being free agent and choosing where to go and stuff like that. But when you're given the power, then you're going to be judged by that power. I keep it consistent, unbiased, logically, and objectively. You remember when I was critiquing Devin Haney? No. I was critiquing Devin Haney as a promoter, not really a fighter. Because if you're a licensed promoter, that means you could pick your fight. That means you could petition for a fight that T.O. can do, that Loma can do, that Ryan can do, that Gervonta Tank Davis can do. You a licensed promoter in the state of California. So when I don't see you petitioning for the fight, but yet you calling everybody a cap, then I'm critiquing you for the power that you have. So Canelo Alvarez, I like that Canelo Alvarez got the power to pick because he already shown, look, his resume showing me that he fights the fight. But then you're going to be judged by that same power. You're going to be judged by that same person that you pick. And if you say publicly that one fighter is terrible and this one, I don't want you to promote to me that John Ryder is a great fighter like you did today. Canelo Alvarez, you know better. Ese tipo, un pelagato. Good looking out, Guts. Appreciate you, my brother. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like, smash the like, smash the like. Let's go. Ryder Store, my brother, in the building. What he said, still fighting his baby mama. Had been inactive for 2 years. White Charlo. Boo Boo avoided Parker. So that's what it is. Like, so Boo Boo avoided Parker, who fought last to Ryder, who is now Canelo's opponent. So you're telling me that Boo Boo needed to fight Parker to get Canelo all of a sudden? Ryder the Storm? You telling me that since 2014 to get a Canelo Alvarez fight, oh, now the narrative is that Demetrius Andre had to beat Zach Parker? Y'all ain't say that in the middleweight division. You ain't saying that in the middleweight division, so Canelo Alvarez had the opportunity to become an undisputed champion, and now you bringing this Zach Parker to my face? You ain't say that. So you telling me there could have been an undisputed in the middleweight division that haven't seen an undisputed since Jermaine Taylor, and you telling me, oh, Demetrius Andre just had to beat Zach Parker, and he would have been in a position to get Canelo Alvarez. See, that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, like, what's good, Lalo, with a super chatty, party K. Why would Canelo fight Charlo after the injury? He needs to be 100% for the Lions. So why not Ryder? Okay, so you're saying that you like this because he's injured and there's an easier fight and there's a tune-up. I'm saying what other people also say. No, y'all should be saying that if Demetrius Andre is a terrible fighter, yet it would look better on his resume versus an undefeated 2-division world champion, a guy that's been linked and is available, you would have, hey, why not? And then the infamous Cartelo, there is a history there of people and fighters being in position to get that fight. But I understand this community, Lalo. Now, Jamal, I'm gonna tell you like this: if Jamal Charlo, that contract with Canelo Alvarez, he would have forgot that shit that he had with his wife. He would have said, "Fuck that, let me deal with that shit." Just like Gervonta Tank Davis got a lot of shit to deal with outside of the ring. Jamal Charlo had to deal with that wifey shit. He would have had Canelo Alvarez contract on the table. He said, "Fuck you, take all my money. I'm gonna get a lot of money right now." He would have said, "Do whatever you want to do, bitch. I'm gonna get Canelo Alvarez fight, and I'm gonna be right back on top, win or lose." You know that. You know that. But I understand the reason. Now, people try to deflect. My fellow Canelo Alvarez fans, you try to deflect. But I understand when you're trying to deflect, and you know that I know why you're trying to deflect. Because in this community, you're deflecting and you're enabling something that you yourself don't like. You're enabling something that you really do not support. You really don't like the fight with John Ryder, Canelo Alvarez. You really don't like that fight with AKA Pelagato, AKA Punching Bag. You really don't like the fight, but you need to pretend like you like that fight because you need to enable this narrative to go up against the other narrative that be shaming Canelo Alvarez. So you cannot coexist with their opinion. You cannot coexist with the LDBC community. You cannot, because you know that those brothers don't like Canelo Alvarez, right? And the Dante Boxing Nation of the world, right? And the Kaka TV of the world, right? And the guy that you heard that you hate from Chicago and Southpaw because you hate them. So you know why you cannot say that Canelo Alvarez versus John Ryder is a bum, trashy fight. So you have to keep this narrative. You got to keep the truth deep in your heart. You can't let it out. You got to keep it in your gut. You can't let it out, because if you do, it justifies what all these guys been saying. That's the reason why you have to pretend that you like this fight. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it honest. See, this is me. This is Punch Drunk Boxing. I keep it real. I keep it honest. And I show my face when I keep it real as well. I look in your eye and be like, you know what? You do not like this fight. My fellow Canelo Alvarez fans, You know what I'm saying? Canelo Alvarez is an all-time great. Canelo Alvarez is the 4th division world champion, super middleweight undisputed. Canelo Alvarez is King Nelo, aka Cartelo, aka Cash Kelo, aka Payday, aka get the fuck out of here, me. The reason why you need to enable this trashy ass fight, the standard Canelo Alvarez, and now remember the same type of community shits on pay-per-view. The same type of energy shits on pay-per-view. And now guess what? We got Canelo Alvarez to fight John Ryder, pay-per-view. Let's also not forget, if you are the DAZN subscribers, they promised us that pay-per-view was dead. And because of Canelo Alvarez, they jerked us. Yeah. We didn't have to pay pay-per-view to see Daniel Jacobs and Canelo. We didn't have to see pay-per-view for Canelo Alvarez and Callum Smith and Billy Joe. We didn't have to see pay-per-view because we paid our hard-earned money every month. That when Canelo Alvarez fight twice a year, and we're still paying a month because we probably subscribe. You probably subscribe to the DAZN because of Canelo, AJ, Ryan Garcia, maybe Virgil Ortiz, right? They're the one that bring the subscriptions, but now we need to pay pay-per-view, right? Isn't the same type of community this PBC for pay-per-view for Andy Ruiz versus Chris Arreola, for Keith Thurman versus Mario Barrios, for Gervonta Tank Davis pay-per-views, for the Charlo brothers in the pandemic? Wasn't they criticizing this? So you telling me now you're not going to criticize Canelo Alvarez versus John Ryder pay-per-view when I've seen Canelo Alvarez versus Daniel Jacobs for pay-per-view for $10 a month? Keep that same energy. Johnny World Boxing said, I think it's the fight that makes sense, Punch. Of course, because every fight that Canelo Alvarez fight makes sense. Every fight that Canelo Alvarez fights makes sense. We have to say it makes sense. We have to say that this is a good fight. We have to promote this and help Canelo Alvarez promote this just to go against his haters. Right? I have to say that I like this fight because my fellow Canelo Alvarez fans and my fellow Canelo Alvarez subscribers that probably subscribe to my channel because the greatness that I speak about Canelo Alvarez, I have to enable this because I can't let them get mad at me like other channel does. So I have to speak great about this fight. And when I hear that, oh no, Canelo Alvarez and John Ryder is a bad fight, what you mean? I have to say, but he put himself in position. He beat Zach Parker. And if Demetrius Andre wanted that fight, he should have fought Zach Parker. Even though I criticized him when he went to the Zach Parker route and y'all was trying to shame him because he was not gonna fight Janabek. He went to fight Zach Parker, and everybody came over here to my channel to say what your boy is ducking Zach Parker, but he wanted ducking Janabek, but he wanted Zach Parker to put himself in position, correct? Facts. At that time, Daddy was not no tune-up. Was a champion. So I say this. Do y'all want me to tell the truth of your life? Because I could spin you the narrative that you want me to spin. What do you want me to go after? Do you? I know. If I come up with a content tomorrow, and I know there's gonna be people right now. Probably there's people right now that's made videos and they don't like this fight with Canelo Alvarez, and they're gonna shame him. They're gonna say, "Why are you fighting Zach Paul? Why are you fighting John Ryder? Why are you fighting this person?" But even Eddie Hearn said, "Yo, it's a good fight for the UK." Now it's not a fight for the UK. You see, Eddie Hearn, he pushed the John Ryder fight like he never pushed the Demetrius Andre fight, even though that was his fighter. And then people's gonna make that now. People's going to make the race. Oh, Eddie Hearn looked out for the Blanquito. Eddie Hearn looked out for his fellow Brit. But what happened with Demetrius Andre? He ain't looked out for him. He ain't say shit when Demetrius Andre went up to Canelo Alvarez and he called him a terrible fighter. You want a payday? Oh, but John Ryder don't want no payday. What Eddie Hearn? Why Eddie Hearn had his finger up his ass and didn't do what he needed to do for his fighter? But punch. No, he's a terrible fighter. He ain't shit. He hasn't done shit. Who has he fought? Who has that John Ryder for? No, but punch, he earned it because he beat Zach Parker. He ain't beat nobody. He broke his hand. He withdrew from the fight. He ain't beat nobody. AKA Pelagato ain't do shit. He ain't do nothing to earn a Canelo Alvarez fight. He ain't do shit to earn a Canelo Alvarez fight. He ain't do shit to earn an undisputed fight. He never was a champion. He never sniffed in being a champion. He is basura. He is trash. And you're trash for vouching for this fight. You're trash for coming up to me and trying to justify this fight because you mad that you're going to justify it and sound like the opinions of those that you hate. Keep it real. See, I'm keeping it real. That's why you have to enable this narrative. That's why I could put all of y'all in a fucking lie detector test and I could ask you, do you like this fight? Do you respect this fight? Man, it'll be like, y'all be like Mr. Pinocchio. Y'all be like Mr. Pinocchio right now. All of you will be like Mr. Pinocchio. Let's be honest. I'm a real boy.
Punch, I don't know what you're talking about, Punch. John Ryder deserved this fight more than anybody of a potential fighter that Canelo Alvarez could fight. I mean, he beat Zach Parker from pillar to post. Did you see that fight on Punch? He beat Zach Parker. And I'm telling you like this, if Demetrius Andre really wanted that fight, he could have, if he could have fought Zach Parker, beat Zach Parker like John Ryder, and be in position for a Canelo Alvarez fight. And then we would have been seeing Canelo Alvarez versus Demetrius Andre in Mexico. But Demetrius Andre did not want to fight Zach Parker. That's the reason, Punch. That's the reason.
Nose keep growing. Pinocchio, he never earned that fight.
Well, yes, he did.
What about when Demetrius Andre was a middleweight champion and Canelo Alvarez could have, right now, Canelo Alvarez had the potential to probably fight Demetrius Andre, beat Demetrius Andre, and then become a 2-division undisputed world champion by now at the age of 32, 33. The only man and male in the history of the sport of boxing to become undisputed. But see, y'all was so focused on Demetrius Andre not getting the fight. Y'all forget about the legacy fight of Canelo Alvarez. Let me repeat myself. Y'all was so into not Demetrius Andre getting the fight or giving Canelo Alvarez the benefit of the doubt for avoiding that undisputed bout, that y'all forgot about Canelo Alvarez's legacy. Y'all forgot about that. Y'all don't want to go back to that. Canelo Alvarez today, at the age of 32, 34, could have become a 2-division undisputed champion, something that we had never seen before from a male fighter. He would have done something greater than Oscar De La Hoya. He would have done something greater than any fighter in the history, even before the ladies started doing it. Even before the Clarissa Shields started doing it, Canelo Alvarez would have done it. But no. Y'all need to come to the YTBC, enable a narrative so you could argue with the fan base and the subscribers of those channels that you hate. And you won't keep it real. You won't be like, Canelo Alvarez is great. Canelo Alvarez is the cash cow. Y'all can't sound like me because even by saying the truth, the facts still keeps Canelo Alvarez up top. Y'all can't say it how I say it. Y'all can't say that Canelo Alvarez is the cash cow of the sport of boxing. The King Nelo, a.k.a. Cartelo, a.k.a. Cash Kilo, a.k.a. Payday, a.k.a. get the fuck out of here, man. The 4th-division world champion, super middleweight undisputed. He's all of that. His resume is up to par, probably the best resume in the sport of boxing. He's all of that. If he's all of that, then his standard is in another level. And if y'all gonna echo Canelo Alvarez and say that this fighter's a terrible fighter, these fighters haven't done nothing, but at least if he fights those fighters that you feel haven't done nothing, that means that Canelo Alvarez will whoop their ass. At least if he whoop their ass, he's beating a former 2-division world champion, or he's beating a current WBC champion, like he beat Triple G, a current unified champion. And then he also beat somebody that's been attached to him for a long time, that's been a potential opponent for a long time. We argue all the time. We want the fight that we asked for. We want the fight that we asked for. See, thank you. This is what I needed to hear also. Thank you, Ride of the Storm. Thank you for saying that. Ride of the Storm says, sometimes I can't tell you apart from the rest of the LDBC channels. That's the reason why I can't say what I say. That's the reason why people hate that's supposed to support me. That's why I can't talk like that. See, because now I'm compromising my subscribers. See, Ride of the Storm, my brother. Now he don't give me the benefit of the doubt. Now he throws me in the trash because he doesn't like what I'm saying. So now he says, sometimes I can't tell you apart from the rest of the LDBC channels. This is the reason why I can't say what I say. That's the same reason. This is why I did this live. Thank you, Ride of the Storm. Matter of fact, I needed you to say that, and I'm going to keep it there. I'm going to keep it there. This is the reason why Canelo Alvarez fans like me can't keep it real in this community. Now you understand. Everybody in the chat, Ride of the Storm, a subscriber to Punch Drunk Boxing, been a member of Punch Drunk Boxing, have supported me. But as soon as I keep it real about Canelo Alvarez, this is what I get. And that's the reason why fellow Canelo Alvarez fans can't keep it real about Canelo Alvarez, because you're going to put us in the group with those channels that you hate. No. I'm going to keep it there, Ride of the Storm. I'm going to keep it there because that's the reason. In this community, that's why conservative Canelo Alvarez fans can't keep it real. And I understand why people don't want to speak up. I understand why other Canelo Alvarez fans don't want to say that John Ryder fight ain't shit. That John Ryder ain't earned shit. That John Ryder ain't un pelagato. They don't want to say that because they're gonna Ride of the Storm, and people like Ride of the Storm is gonna hit you with that shit because you don't like certain channels that shame Canelo Alvarez. And those certain channels that shame Canelo Alvarez, Ride of the Storm knows it very, very, very well. High, low, dímelo. If it's moonshine, it has to be great. Better than Frosted Flakes. Dímelo, mi hermano. Mira. ¿Tú viste lo que Ride of the Storm dice? Ahora dice que he don't flippity floppy. Oh, that means I'm flipping flopping, right? That's what you're trying to say también. Gracias. High, low, de lo mío. Dímelo, David. Bro, but why Canelo can't fight his mandatory? Because at the moment, he is not the mandatory because it was an order and because Canelo Alvarez picked that fight. Nobody was stripping Canelo Alvarez. Nobody ordered Canelo Alvarez. You know why they didn't order him? Because he was injured. And when you injured and have surgery, you get a leeway. That's why you can go to the WBO right now. Now, if they do it tomorrow, if they do it the next day, they never order the fight. They could come with all this politics. I know the WBO. I spoke to Paco. As a matter of fact, I spoke to Paco. When was it? The day of the Amanda Serrano and Erica Cruz. That fight was not mandated. Canelo Alvarez, we giving Canelo Alvarez to pick because he's coming from having surgery. Tell me when y'all heard the order. The WBO puts it in their website all the time. Every order, bro. Look, I show you how. I am teaching y'all. Boom, we go to explanation. Look, you go to the WBO. They put every information, every order, female, male. Let's go. Boom. You go like this. My brothers and sisters, you go like this. You stroll. Look. You see it all, my brothers. You see it all. Yo no estoy hablando mentira con ustedes. Ese John Ryder no era mandatory. Usted no entiende eso, Usted no lo entiende. Y'all don't understand that shit. Even when a motherfucker like me giving you motherfucking facts, y'all don't like it. Because y'all so hate these other channels so bad that y'all becoming these motherfuckers. Y'all becoming like their subscribers. Y'all don't like facts. Y'all spinning your own narratives now because y'all hate these motherfuckers. Let them do what they do. The problem is that y'all hate these motherfuckers and y'all stuck in their channel and y'all stuck in their narrative. And then you come to a channel like me. But I'm telling you, I'm unbiased, logically, and objectively. But y'all don't want me to be unbiased. Y'all don't want me to be logical. Y'all don't want me to be objective. You want me to spin that narrative to go at them. Fuck it. Let them spin that shit. But the problem is that y'all enable that shit. Y'all enable that energy. And yo, punch. Yo, you heard what this one said? You heard what this one said? How you like the Canelo Alvarez and John Ryder? Shit. I mean, look at it. Always trying to say that Canelo Alvarez doesn't want to fight Charlo. What has Charlo done, right, Punch? I mean, what the Andre had done, right, Punch? What David Benavidez, you know what I'm saying? He lost the opportunity for the belt. It's the only reason why he fought Yildirim because David Benavidez fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Right, Punch? Right, Punch? You know what? It may be true, but I don't like this fight. I'd rather him fight these guys. Anyway, I'd rather see Canelo Alvarez fight Charlo, Andre, David Benavidez. I'd rather fight too. Oh, come on, Punch. Come on. You rather see John Ryder? I mean, he put himself in position, yo. He put him. Do you like the motherfucking fight? I mean, yeah. You're only saying yeah because you don't want to agree with that. That's why. Andrew Tucker World. What's good, Andrew? I know boxing. I love boxing. I avoid the BS respect punch. Good looking out, Andrew Tucker World. Everybody subscribe to Andrew Tucker World. And look, Andrew Tucker World, my boy right here, he's also a Canelo Alvarez fan. He keeps it real, unbiased, logically, and objectively. We keep it real. We praise Canelo Alvarez. But also, we don't have to be like, we like that fight. I like that fight. I understand you can support the fight. I didn't like the fight with Keith Thurman and Mario Barrios. I didn't want Keith Thurman to fight Mario Barrios. I know it was going to make him look bad. But I went to the fight and I'm going to support Keith from Tom Thurman because I just haven't seen him in a while and I want to see Keith Thurman. But I'm as a fan of Keith from Tom Thurman and everybody in this community that know Punch One Boxing, knowing that I'm the #1 fan of Keith from Tom Thurman, I could tell you he should have never fought Mario Barrios. It was a lose-lose situation. It ain't look good after people saying that you could fight Gervonta Davis and Gervonta Davis lay him out and then you go a whole 12 rounds. I knew it ain't going to look good with Keith Thurman. And I'm a fan of Keith from Tom Thurman. If I'm my favorite fighter, I want my favorite fighter to fight the toughest competition. Because I believe in my favorite fighter. Good looking out, Andrew Tucker World. Rider of the Storm. Sometimes I can't tell you apart from the rest of the LDBC channels. You make Southpaw and Fagnon proud. That's why. Good looking out, Rider of the Storm. Good looking out. I can't keep it real. So Rider of the Storm, you don't want me to keep it real because you don't want me to keep it real, even if it not translate, but if they say they rather see them fights, and I say I rather see them fights, you want to put me in, you want to put me in their bracket or something like that, right? See, that's my brother, Rider of the Storm. He don't want me to keep it real. He want me to be. You don't want me to keep it real. What you want me to do is do what my fellow brother, like let's say IBFP. My IBFP, he's gonna go hard for Canelo Alvarez. Win, lose, he don't give a damn. He's gonna go hard for Canelo Alvarez. He's gonna shit on everybody that has something to say with Canelo Alvarez. He's gonna shit on everybody. See, he know how to play. He know how to play the game. And maybe we need people like an IBFP because to fight the narrative all the time, huh? But I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna stay on my unbiased, logically, and objectively. Right? That's what it is. You, my brother, Rider of the Storm, you don't want me to be real. You don't want me to be real. You don't want me to break things down unbiasedly, logically, and objectively. So the only way that you want to support me and you won't throw me under the bus is that if I say what you want me to say. I'm only going to support Punch. And if I subscribe to Punch because I like the content of him and Canelo, what he does with Canelo Alvarez, what you want me to do is go look at the channels that you hate. How do you know that they talk so much shit about them? Since you don't, I know you don't like them. So why do you go to them all the time? How do you know that I'm going to make Southpaw and Fernando proud? How do you know that? Do you go over there? Do you like what they say? How my brother? I'm not saying you got to support or no support. What I'm saying is I'm going to say what it is. You know, in this community, you know, and I know, you know, and I know, and everybody in this community never spoke about a potential fight with Ryder and Canelo. We never argue about the fight. We never debate about the fight. We never had dialogue about this fight. We never. So in all reality, we didn't care about the fight. And let me put it like this. You know damn well that nobody give a fuck about John Ryder because the whole press conference today, John Ryder got one question. He got one question. Eddie Hearn barely spoke. They don't give a damn who Canelo Alvarez is fight. They don't give a damn about este pelagato. They don't care about him. We don't care about him. Let's be real. I'm so bothered about Ryder's opportunity against Canelo. Casuals do not know enough about Rocky Ryder. This reminds of a stroke-matic. Oh, come on, man. Or you got to be his cousin or brother or sister, something like that. Hi-lo! Dímelo, mi hermano. He said Canelo Alvarez is the reason for the casuals watch boxing, Mr. Moonshine quote. Hey, I love Canelo Alvarez. I love that Canelo Alvarez being the eyeballs into the sport of boxing, the casual to the sport of boxing, and keep the hardcore boxing fan intact. I like Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez is one of my favorite fighters. I'm always going to vouch for Canelo Alvarez. I'm going to give Canelo Alvarez, the benefit of the doubt. Pues eso no es lo que ellos quieren. That's what they don't want. They want me to, even if I don't agree, even if I don't agree that when Canelo Alvarez said that he don't want to fight a Mexican fighter, people want me to say, but David Benavidez is not Mexican, and David Benavidez is really American, and stuff like that. You want me? I'm here to praise Canelo Alvarez, to preserve Canelo Alvarez, but not to kiss Canelo Alvarez's ass. Yo no estoy para eso, ¿verdad? We're clever enough to talk about boxing. Yo, Drunk, did not Ryder beat Daniel Jacobs? Yeah. I mean, in my scorecard, I had Daniel Jacobs winning. I don't really think he beat him, but in the scorecards, he won the fight. But okay. When I saw that fight, I didn't say, oh shit, yo, John Ryder, man. I have to see John Ryder versus Canelo Alvarez. I'd rather see Canelo Alvarez fight Jake Paul in Mexico than fight John Ryder. I'd rather see Canelo Alvarez fight Jake Paul in Mexico than see John Ryder. I'd rather see that. A draw would have been nice. Yeah, I didn't think that John Ryder actually beat Daniel Jacobs, in my opinion. But it is what it is. I'm not the judge. I'm glad I didn't see Canelo wearing a purse, though. Danny Dean in the building. Danny. De lo mío. Danny. Yo, join Danny, Philip, and everybody else, man. There's a member to the Punch Drunk Boxing, man. David in the building. What's good, man? Ryder the store, no te vayas. Tú eres mi amigo, pero también. Come on, man. You see how people will throw me under the bus? This is the reason why other Canelo Alvarez don't keep it real. And other channels, and look at it like this. Other channels. Look, I'm gonna tell you that. I'm gonna say it again. There's a lot of channels. Most of the channels that created a channel, they love boxing. A lot of channels sacrifice their time, risk their time, push their family and friends on the side to educate people about the sport of boxing, do videos, do live shows. Shout out to all the boxing content creators. Whether you agree, we agree or disagree, we keep it the eyeballs in the sport of boxing the way it is. It doesn't matter, right? But sometimes certain boxing channels, the hosts, they're forced to spin narrative because they see that their truth don't have value. See, my truth, if let's say more people thought, and I've seen it before, that's not just Ryder the Storm that said what he said. Let me put it back. Let me see if I can find it right back. I got to keep it up there because this is the reason why I do this, why I did this live. Oh, my fault, Leonardo. My fault, Leonardo. He said, it's not a great fight, but it's a logical fight. Coming back from an injury. It is what it is. The king does as he pleases. Punchy, drunky. I'm all, yo, Leonardo, good looking now with a super chat. My fault, didn't catch that earlier. I understand that Canelo Alvarez, I'm with that. I agree that Canelo Alvarez is in position to pick his fight. I'm good with that. I'm happy that Canelo Alvarez has reached that level because he earned the right. Canelo Alvarez earned the right to pick who you want to pick. But I also, just like, look at this. But we know Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez is the same dude that had 2 contracts on the table. The PBC that had Charlo and David Benavidez, and the other one that had Bivol and Triple G. And if we look, what was the most difficult fight? We know that Bivol is the most difficult fight because 175, he's young, got the pedigree, the Olympic pedigree, and it's a very risky fight. The one that we least know is Bivol. So Canelo Alvarez took the bigger risk. He chose to pick the bigger risk. He chose, even if I didn't like the Triple G fight, because I felt like Triple G was old, and I felt like Canelo Alvarez, in my opinion, he beat Triple G. In my opinion, I know a lot of people felt that the first couple of fights, it was controversial. I didn't think it was controversial. Maybe Triple G, I believe that Triple G probably won the first fight. I've seen it again. I could see how Canelo Alvarez could have won the first fight, and I could see that why as a draw, right? When I first saw the fight, I said, oh, damn, I think Triple G won by 1 point. I saw it again. I said, damn, I think Canelo Alvarez could have won by 1 point. I think that when I first saw the fight, the first Triple G fight, I was like, damn, the movement of Canelo Alvarez is kind of different because we was expecting something. But then we didn't appreciate that Canelo Alvarez actually enhanced his skill set, that his footwork was amazing. See, if you look at the Triple G fight, the first one, Canelo Alvarez enhanced his skill set. His footwork was amazing. And I don't think that people was ready for that footwork on the outside. I don't think people was ready for the footwork. Everybody wanted the Mexican style fight. And I think that's why people was harder on Canelo Alvarez, but he actually fought a good fight, in my opinion. Now, I didn't want to see the trilogy, really. I wanted Triple G to actually do some work. Canelo Alvarez is doing all the work. I wanted Triple G, if you're a great too and you're a potential Hall of Famer and you come second to Canelo, I want you to do some work. How about you fight Charlo and you fight Andre and you unify with them and do some work? How about that? Because all Triple G was the same shit that John Ryder did, right? Beat Daniel Jacobs. Right? I'm glad that it's seeking in the women. The Purge, who would you Canelo again fight now for his 6? Who would you put Canelo? If I would have put the Demise Andre or Jamon Charlo. I would have liked to see a fight that we've been talking about for quite some time. Whether it's Charlo, whether Demise Andre, David Benavidez already has a fight. I would have liked to see a fight that we all been knowing that their names have been attached to him. And put it this way, and if you don't like Charlo, and you're a Canelo Alvarez fan like me, don't you want Canelo Alvarez to whoop his ass? Or you want to keep him away from getting his ass whooped? Think about it. If you hate that certain channels use these fighters to shame Canelo Alvarez, and then you grown not to like these fighters, and you believe that that Canelo Alvarez is way better than these fighters, wouldn't you want to see Canelo Alvarez whoop Charlo's ass? Wouldn't you want to see Canelo Alvarez whoop Demetrius Andre's ass if you don't like them? Or you're going to be a fan and be like, Canelo Alvarez, don't give him a chance. Give it to John Ryder. Because ese queda callado, don't say nothing, don't talk shit about you. Look how Canelo Alvarez said, thank you, my brother. Como le habló a John Ryder. Thank you, my brother, for taking the fight. Thank you, mi hermano John Ryder. Ay, mira, qué bonito le habla a John Ryder. Charles, show some respect to Ryder for going to Mexico. He might get kidnapped. Oh, shit. Alim. Smash. Well, let me see what we at with Smash the like. Let me see what we at. Let me see what we at with the likes. 35 likes, 35 likes, 35 likes, 35 likes. Not enough. 35 likes. 35 likes. Let me see what time is it. They are on the same level to me, Ryder, Andre, and Charlo. If they was on the same level, why we never spoke about John Ryder? Esa es la vaina de nosotros. Yo, that's what it is, man. I'm actually disappointed. I'm actually disappointed in people. Like, y'all think y'all disappointed in me? I'm actually disappointed. Y'all say this shit. Ladies and gentlemen, I know my other friend right here. He been a supporter of my channel, you know. I never heard you talk about Ryder. Never. Ryder never came into the equation when we talk about potential opponent for Canelo Alvarez. Before he beat Zach Parker. And now Zach Parker's in the same level that Demetrius Andre and Charlo. Let me see if he ever became a champion. I just want to know. Hold on. Let me see if John Ryder ever became a champion. Let's do a little bit of education with John Ryder. But let's see. He's in the same level with Jamon Charlo. And let me see if he, let's do some further homework. Let's do it live. Okay, I've been in this community for almost 5 years. Nunca en mi vida me dijeron about este tigre as a potential fighter Canelo Alvarez. But he's the same level. See, I've been hearing about Demetrius Andre versus Canelo Alvarez since 2014. Ever since that Demetrius Andre was a champion. I've been hearing about Charlo ever since especially when he went to the middleweight division. And Canelo Alvarez had the franchise. But yeah, we don't want to talk about that because then we're going to give the other side, the people that they hate, right? Okay. Well, John Ryder. Let's do a little bit of homework. Let's do a little bit of homework live. How about that? Let's say that. How about that? Let's see. John Ryder is 34 years old. He's older than and the same age as all these guys, right? Older than Canelo Alvarez, the same age as Charlo and Demetrius Andre, right? Young and older than David Benavidez. Let's see what John Ryder has done in his career. Let's see what John Ryder has done in his career. Run the Canelo Alvarez fight. Hold on. All right. 5 losses. 5 losses. 5 losses. 18 knockouts, 32 wins. 5 losses. Lost to Billy Joe Saunders. Lost to Nick Blackwell. Lost to Jack Arnfield. Yes, a tigre, no lo conozco. Lost to Rocky Fielding. Lost to Callum Smith. Okay. Beat Daniel Jacobs. Split decision. Zach Parker withdrew from the fight. And he's in the same level. He's in the same level of Jamon Charlo and Demetrius Andre. See, that's what I mean. That we will say something that you don't... Look, Jepsen don't believe in what he's saying. He just needs to say that because it needs to validate Canelo Alvarez's decision for fighting for fighting John Ryder. And that's the problem with our community. That we're educated enough, but the hate that you have towards the other side got you dumbing down. Debunk the other side if you don't want. Debunk these other channels that shame Canelo Alvarez. Debunk them. But you're smarter than that. Hold on. Give me a second. Punch, you don't think Canelo can fight, pick a return fight, probably wants to get some miles in for a mega fight? I think Canelo Alvarez have a lot of miles in already. And I think that if these guys ain't all that, then why now we're talking about like tune up? Isn't these guys terrible fighters? Get the tune up. Charlo hasn't fought in almost 2 years. Get that fight. But at least we know the name. At least these are the fights that the names that make a Canelo Alvarez fight a challenging one. We know these names. They've been in the position to get these fights. So let's just see the fight that we have argued and debates. You know what I'm saying? Why not have those fights? That's what I'm saying. We want to see those fights because we talk so much shit about of those fighters, right? Andrew Tucker World. Again, everybody subscribe to my brother Andrew Tucker World. Said Canelo versus Andre or Canelo versus David Benavidez versus Plant. Winner at 168. John ranked number 3. So I understand. But John gets a fight before Benavidez. So David goes to the fight to fight Plant because no Canelo fight on the table. Facts. The reason why David Benavidez is fighting Caleb Plant is because Canelo Alvarez didn't want to fight David Benavidez. The reason why these guys is fighting Desmond Peoples is because Canelo Alvarez don't want to fight him. So here comes John Ryder. John Ryder, 5 losses. Having done nothing. Gets not only a Canelo Alvarez fight. Y'all don't understand. Not only a Canelo Alvarez fight, but John Ryder gets a ticket to fight for the undisputed super middleweight title bout. And these guys that y'all like to diss, they haven't done nothing. They already been in position to get there. But John Ryder gets an opportunity to fight for undisputed. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful. Because Canelo retired. Charles fighting his baby mama. Eugene is done. Ongoing man, ain't stop talking about him. What's up with all these Canelo sexuals? Yeah, man. Yeah. The same community that calls Earl sexuals and all that stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of Earl sexuals. Yeah, there's a lot of wilder, what do we call it, wilderness. There's a lot of pack tarts. There's a lot of Flomos. There's a lot of Canelo sexuals as well. So we have my brother Ride of the Storm, and then we have the Woke Sports says LDBC punches back. Salute my Afro Latina brother. Glad you're back. This is the reason why in this community you can't keep it real as Canelo Alvarez, because they're gonna label you that, right? You see that, Danny? You see that, Danny? How we can't even keep it real. We can't even. I can't keep it real. I can't keep it real. I can't be unbiased logically and objectively with my peoples. I can't. Why is everyone surprised? Is the world of boxing money prop at stake here? See, I would have thought that money would have brought. I would have thought that money would have brought. Canelo Alvarez would have fought in the UK. That was supposed to be the plan, right? That's why Eddie Hearn was pushing John Ryder to bring Canelo Alvarez to the UK. But nah, he's going to fight in Mexico. So what was all this push for John Ryder? The push for John Ryder and Canelo Alvarez was for Canelo Alvarez to fight in the UK. I'm happy that Canelo Alvarez is back home and going to fight. But the push, the bluff, the cap is to have John Ryder and Canelo Alvarez fighting in the UK. Kevin Effect said, yo, lie to them, Punch. It's sad, and it's sad that's what they want me to do. I think I'm valuable enough to keep it unbiased logically and objectively. I think I'm valuable enough for that. But I noticed that that's what they don't want. Do you know how many times I got, man, if I speak, when I speak like this, hey, yo, Kevin Effect, when I speak like this, shit, people be unsubscribing like crazy shit. Subscriber drops like flies. Because I've noticed also in this community, there's great people that value unbiasedly, logically, and objectively talk. There's other people that don't. They don't. And I know there's a time and a place. There's a time and a place for when we see a narrative that goes against great things in the sport of boxing and it goes viral. I'll speak on it. I'll touch on it like I've done in the past. I'll debunk it when I hear something stupid. I'll debunk it when the last time I probably debunked something from another channel is when, remember, I think that what's his name? Dante was going at Shakur Stevenson because of the Puerto Rican stuff, right? And he brought it about being a race or something like that, right? That they're not gonna, basically, that the Latinos or the Puerto Rican, they're not gonna respect you. They're gonna throw you in the garbage or whatever he was trying to say. I did a video about that, right? And then he was shitting on Bam Rodriguez, remember? So I'm like, all right, man, you got a big channel. You're gonna alter the minds of many. Let me debunk this bullshit. Sometimes we got to do it. But in debunking the bullshit, I don't lose myself like a lot of these people do. I don't lose myself to debunk the false narrative that's potentially going to be viral, and there's going to be a lot of people that's going to enable that shit. So it takes like a guy like Punch Drunk Boxing for me to we're going to speak on this. I'm going to say it right now. We're taking a lie detector test right now with the Canelo, with my fellow Canelo Alvarez fans. We know exactly that we don't like this fight. We don't approve of this fight. Canelo Alvarez is too good for this fight because Canelo Alvarez have standards. John Ryder is not the fight that we see Canelo Alvarez fighting. I don't give a damn if Canelo Alvarez was coming out of a surgery. We don't want to see this fight. And especially if you want to keep it consistent, because I love to buy. I buy pay-per-view. I'm going to buy the pay-per-view. You know why I'm going to buy the pay-per-view? Because I support boxing. And I support Canelo Alvarez. I'm going to buy the pay-per-view. But I'm going to tell you like this. I'm buying the pay-per-view because of Canelo. But in reality, I don't like this fight. I don't like this fight at all. But I'm still going to buy the pay-per-view. Just like I bought the pay-per-view for Leo Santa Cruz and Javon Sand Davis, me knowing what Javon Sand Davis is going to do to Leo Santa Cruz. Just like I bought the pay-per-view for Mario Barrios and Javon Sand Davis. Just I'll buy the pay-per-view. I'm okay with that. I'm a supporter. I buy the pay-per-view when Clarissa Shields was fighting Declare. I buy the pay-per-view. But this is a bullshit fight to me. Bullshit opponent for Canelo Alvarez and the standards. That's just me. Why hate on Ryder? I'm pretty sure. So Punch Drunk was happy to see Yeardrum. I wasn't happy to see Yeardrum. I understand why the Yeardrum fight happened. I wasn't happy to see the Yeardrum fight. The same shit. If David Benavidez would have never fucked up, we would have never seen a Yeardrum and Canelo Alvarez. Right? There's many fights we didn't want to see, but oh well, it's life. Facts. Ride of the Storm, stop crying. Yeah, he crying. Ride of the Storm is crying. Hopefully 2023 is as good as it looks. Yeah, it's going to be wonderful. It's going to be wonderful. Another Canelo Alvarez is probably going to be fighting in September. Did you buy the Tank versus Hector Luis Garcia? I was over there. I went to the fight. I drove 4 hours. 3.5 hours for the fight. I think Canelo will fight Bivol or Benavidez next. Maybe I think he would. I hope so. I mean, there's no other fights for Canelo Alvarez that we're going to see. And Canelo Alvarez even called it a retirement or quit. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer. Ain't nothing that he could prove. But if he's going to stay active, I want to see the fight that, you know what I'm saying, that we've been asking for. You know what I'm saying? Why not? Like, we didn't even ask for Bivol. Let's think about it. We didn't even ask for Bivol. And we didn't even, well, there's some people out there. I didn't ask, as a fan of Canelo Alvarez, I didn't ask for the Triple G trilogy. So now, right, that's 2 fights down the line with fights that we really didn't ask for. I didn't ask for. So why not give us a fight? Put away one of these guys, right? Put away one of these guys that people always say that you're ducking or avoiding them, right? Just give the fight. And it's a name that we're familiar with. Canelo staying away from Bivol. I don't think so. I think Canelo Alvarez will go after Bivol, but you know what I'm saying? Him not activating the rematch clause says a lot. Bivol rematch, Benavidez will lose to Plant Watch. But I can't speak if I believe big difference. Plus, I give. I don't get a paycheck from no fighter. Shit, I wish I could get. Hey, yo, Ryder the Storm, I wish I could get a paycheck from a fighter. How about that? I wish I could get a paycheck from a fighter. Shit. How about that? I wish I could get a paycheck. I think that also, you know what I'm saying? Ryder the Storm, like maybe people respect me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe people respect what I do and how I dialogue, just like Canelo Alvarez team respected me when they seen me. I chopped it all up. Matter of fact, I was more chilling with the team more than actually doing what I was supposed to do and doing my job. Put it that way. I was actually more talking with the team than recording Triple G and shit like that. I didn't even want to interview Triple G because he didn't want to speak no English to me. I said, I ain't going to do an interview like that. I don't want to do no interviews with translator, me knowing that you know how to speak English. You know, I found it, to be honest, I found it kind of a little bit disrespectful. Because I seen Triple G do an interview in English. And then when he was about to talk, he want to talk through a translator. My man, you know English, man. Why? I find like you don't find like a disrespect when you know somebody knows how to speak English or you speak in Spanish and they act like they speak some other language. They don't want to talk to you. So I follow the motherfucker and want to talk to me. You know what I'm saying? I said, since that day, I said, fuck Triple G. Ese tipo un pelagato también. Canelo hasn't dunked anyone so far. Canelo will have no choice or vacant. He never was mandated. He never was ordered for the fight. He was not going to get stripped if he doesn't fight John Ryder. Benavidez has Dudu, Morel, and Charlo on house until he gets Canelo. Andre would have beaten better opponents than Ryder. Man, we all know that. We all know that. Come on, guys. We all know that. We all know boxing. There's the hardcore boxing fans. We all know that. But again, there's going to be people, and that's why I did the live. There's going to be people that's going to play the fool with Canelo Alvarez. There's going to be people that's going to play the fool. Y'all know the truth, but y'all rather play the fool because y'all don't want to coexist with your narrative, the narrative that y'all hate. Y'all don't want to coexist with their opinions. But be real. At least I'm being real with it. I know why some of y'all don't want to say that, man, I don't like this fight with Canelo and John Ryder. I'd rather see this fight. But you do not want to coexist with the other channels that y'all hate. Just say it. We live it in the real world, man. Just be real about it. Be real about it. You don't want to coexist with Kaka TV. You don't want to coexist with Southpaw. You don't want to coexist with them. You don't want your opinion to coexist with them. So you rather stay with the narrative that John Ryder is a good fight and John Ryder earned the right and John Ryder earned the right to get the Canelo Alvarez fight. I don't care what you say. Why does Dudu Andre and why does Charlo and why does this? They don't deserve that fight. So David Benavidez gonna earn that fight, but John Ryder earned the fight. Y'all told David Benavidez, it's your fault. It's your fault. You're the cokehead. You're the one that lost the belt in the scale. Nah, you ain't getting no Canelo Alvarez for. What has he done anyway? What has he done? What did David Benavidez has done? So all these guys are champions. For you, they haven't done shit. John Ryder hasn't done shit, but he has the right to fight Canelo Alvarez for the undisputed. All these guys, that's the narrative. When people try to shame Canelo Alvarez with David Benavidez and Charlo Andre, you will go back at them and say, but these guys haven't done nothing. Who have they beaten? Yet two of these guys have been two division world champion. Another guy has been the champion in his division. But these guys don't deserve Canelo Alvarez. But John Ryder deserves Canelo Alvarez. David Benavidez, Charlo, Andre don't deserve Canelo Alvarez. Two of these guys are two division world champion. All these guys is undefeated. David Benavidez has been a champion in that same division. But they don't deserve. They the one that needs. But why they don't fight each other? Why they don't fight each other? But John Ryder deserved the fight with Canelo Alvarez. Look at this. Look at this. Another one, guys. I am proving. Yo. That's why. This is why I'm talking the way I'm talking, bro. This is why I'm talking the way I'm talking. This the live. This the live. You're proving my point, guys. Ryder the Storm with the corner boxing. You're proving my point. This is the reason why they don't like me saying what I'm saying, because when they hear it, they think about them. You know what, man? I gotta tell y'all, folks. That group, the LDBC, got mind control over y'all, bro. It's sad. Y'all hate them so much, but they got mind control over y'all. Y'all hate them so much, but y'all live in their channel. Y'all live on their lives. Y'all watch every single video they do against Canelo Alvarez. Y'all know every single thing they say. Y'all say y'all hate Southpaw. Y'all say y'all hate Dante Boxing Nation. Y'all hate y'all hate y'all hate Ego. You love them. You all go there each and every day. And then you think that I am going to be the one that debunks them each and every day. Sad. Y'all see it, folks. The perfect life. The perfect life. Jason in the building. Kev. You see that? You see, you see, yo, you seen all of this, right, Kevin Effect? That's the reason why I can't say the truth about Canelo Alvarez in this community. And then another, look. Shout out to my brother IBFP. What I said earlier, right on the storm. IBFP, the best channel out there. You know why? Shout out to IBFP. Because he will go after every single narrative that's to shame Canelo Alvarez. So guess what? Let's fuck with IBFP. IBFP is not gonna shit on the John Ryder fight. He is not gonna do that. He is not gonna compromise. No, everything. No. You Charlo, fuck Charlo. Demetrius Andre, fuck Demetrius Andre. David Benavidez, fuck David Benavidez. Anybody that's linked to Canelo Alvarez. And this is why. You see? Shout out to my boy IBFP. Sometimes we need those channels to do what they do. But I can't keep it unbiased, logically, objectively. What you're trying to tell me is I got to pick a corner. What you're trying to tell me that I got to pick a corner. I can't be real. When it comes to Canelo Alvarez content, I got to kiss his ass. I can't be real. I got to kiss his ass. I even had people telling me, oh, you a traitor to La Raza. Oh, what happened, Punch? Come on, you're supposed to be vouching for Latinos. Yo, what the fuck are you doing, Punch? Because y'all don't want me to be real. I thought in this community, that I think that's what, when I walk into this community, I believe that's what was, I believe that was a thing that was like detrimental to the community. That there wasn't a lot of unbiased channels. People was picking a corner. It's either this or that. It's not about giving. Yeah, the thing is, they won't even allow you. There's fans here that won't even allow you to give props to other fighters or give other fighters the benefit of the doubt. Danny, well, who was you? You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. All I know is, but I appreciate the people, because we don't gotta agree. We don't gotta agree on everything. But at the end of the day, you're gonna understand that Punch Drunk Boxing, we break things down unbiasedly, logically, and objectively. And anybody could get it. Most of them is gonna get praised because I'm only here to preserve the sport of boxing, preserve the modern day warriors, modern day gladiators. No, John Ryder is not truly a pelagato. John Ryder is a modern day warrior, modern day gladiator. But John Ryder did not deserve a Canelo Alvarez more than David Benavidez, more than Demetrius Andre, and more than Jamal Charlo. No. Ryder the Storm. John Ryder did not deserve a Canelo Alvarez fight. John Ryder did not earn to get an undisputed fight, to get an undisputed opportunity. John Ryder did not earn that. John Ryder did not earn that. Not over Benavidez. That the only reason why he's fighting Caden Plant is because he can't get the Canelo fight. The reason why these motherfuckers' resume, like the Mise Andre, is trash, is because you got Canelo Alvarez that could have fought for undisputed. Could have been one of the biggest fights in the sport of boxing, right? And a great accomplishment for either Canelo Alvarez or the Mise Andre. They put themselves in position for undisputed. Charlo put himself in position to get a title fight with Canelo Alvarez. Charlo put himself in position. Whether you're a fan or not, let's not forget that one of the most detrimental shit that happened in boxing has been the franchise title. Right? But no, y'all don't want to bring that shit up. Y'all want to justify it. But John Ryder, y'all gonna come to my face and gonna come to my channel and gonna come to my chat and gonna come to my comment and you have the nerve to say that John Ryder is deserving more than all of them? Come on, don't lie to yourself like that. Don't let your, ladies and gentlemen, don't let your hate, don't let your hate for these channels that y'all don't like dumb down your mind, man. Don't dumb down like that. It's not worth it, bro. It's not worth it to dumb it down. Punch, if Neto didn't fight him, someone would. Come on, that's the truth. Why deny Ryder? Why deny Ryder? Because there's better opposition available. And he's getting a shot at undisputed without doing shit. But the thing is, in this community, these other guys get shitted on. And John Ryder gonna get praise. Y ese tipo no ha hecho nada, mi hermano. Ese tipo no ha hecho nada. But it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Look, I know this community, so what I'm saying, y'all don't want to keep it real because y'all don't want me to be. There's some people that don't want me to be real. And thank you for the people that allow me to be real. Thank you for the subscribers and the followers that allow me to be real. Whether you agree or disagree, you know that what I'm saying makes it makes all the sense of the world. Y'all know exactly what I'm saying, especially when we're talking about it, just not like boxing fans, but I'm talking about in this community. In this community, we already have 4 people bring up the same shit. Oh, you sound like the LDBC. That's the reason. Because y'all hate y'all hate the LDBC. Y'all hate Key TV. Y'all hate Southpaw. Y'all hate Dante Boxing Nation. Y'all hate Ego. Y'all hate all these channels because they don't speak highly of Canelo Alvarez and they shit on him, right? And I'm not shitting on Canelo Alvarez. I'm just saying that I'm shitting on this fight. I'm not shitting on Canelo Alvarez. I would never shit on Canelo Alvarez. I wouldn't be a boxing fan, in my opinion, to shit on Canelo Alvarez. But the thing is, y'all want me to shit on everybody else. He said, now Zombie says, you ain't being real. Now, Zombie said, you ain't being real. You do it for likes and subs. You think in this community, vouching for Charlo and vouching for Demetrius Andre brings me subs? Another dumbass, stupid cap. You think me vouching for Demetrius Andre and Jamal Charlo in this community grants me subs? Y este tigre está fumando crack, eh? Me vouching for Canelo Alvarez grants me subs. Me vouching for Manny Pacquiao grants me subs. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? I compromise my subscribers. This is the content that people unsub, bro. What the fuck is he talking about? These are the content that my own people unsub. What you talking about, bro? DK, I do it for likes and subs. I do it for likes and subs. Come on, bro. You haven't been in this community. You haven't been in this community too long, bro. He said, grants me subs. We want me to prove it to you? I got you right here. Hold on. See, I gotta let the people know. Hold on. I gotta let the people know. Hold on. I'll show it to you. I'll show you right now. I'll show you right now. I want to educate the people also about this community. I want to educate you about analytics. Do you know that when I go against, or not go against, but when I speak highly of Demetrius Andre or Jamal Charlo, do you know that I lose subs? So if I cared about just the subs, I will be shitting on them like other channels to keep my subs up, to hustle the people, to keep on liking me, keep on liking me, keep on liking it. Rock the wave. I don't rock the wave. I rock my wave. You know why? Because then when these motherfuckers see me, when these fighters see me, when you see Ryan Garcia see me, oh yeah, he gonna give me, he give me a pound. Yeah, he gonna vouch. Hey, yo, Punch. What he said? What he said? The truth teller. 99% of the fighters that I meet, you know what they say? Yo, you keep it fair. You keep it fair. What have I said about Leonard Ellaby? You see, yeah, how many videos I did talking shit about Leonard Ellaby? Did y'all see me do an interview with Calvin Ford and who was standing right next to Calvin Ford and Coach Kenny? Did I run from anybody? I show my face. I am what I am, and I say what I say. Some of these channels, they can't even show their face. They won't even show their face because they know all the bullshit that they say, but at least I keep it real. I keep it real. Whatever's on my mind, I keep it real. But hold on. I got you right here. Hold on. I got you right here. Hold on. Give me a second. Boom. All right. Let's go to Demetrius Andre. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Boom. Finding a content that has Demetrius Andre and Canelo. Okay. Shit, let me see. Bam. I want to see the percentage. So I can see the percentage. The percentage of likes, the differential of likes and dislikes, right? I normally have 94%, 96%, 97%, 93, 90, 95%, 93%, 97%, 96%, 100%, 100%, 96, 93%, 92%. Now, when it goes to a video of Demetrius Andre, when I do a video of Demetrius Andre and Canelo Alvarez, 79% means a lot of dislikes. Another one, 72%. That means there's a bunch of dislikes. Another one, 77%. So if I'm doing it for likes and dislikes, If I'm doing it for likes, I will be talking shit about Demis Andre. I'll be talking shit if I do it for likes. Who else? Let me go. %77%. People don't like it in this community when I say that shit. Let me go. What another one? Let me see. Look at that. 100%, 100%, 95%, 98%. Let's go. Let me see if I show down. Let me see if I find another Demis Andre. Let me see. All of it is 9%. Let me see this one. This is 64%. 64%. This video was Canelo Alvarez stamina worse than ever. That's my video. Is it an accurate statement or not? Is it an accurate statement or not? Canelo Alvarez stamina worse than ever. Yes or no? Yes or no? Canelo Alvarez stamina. Look, Canelo is declining. Canelo's worse. Canelo stamina worse than ever. Is it an accurate statement? Yes or no? Yes or no? Anybody in the chat? Y'all listen to me or something like that? Are we all for something like that? Yes or no? Is it frozen? Is it what? I think so. Yes. Okay. Zombie say yes. I think so. Yes. Hold on. Did he lose above all because of stamina? I believe that's one of the reasons as well. Cesar say yes. El Pastor de Boxeo, true. Pound for pound king say yes. Leonardo say yes. His cardio is trash, right out of the storm. Basically, yes. Rasto boxing knowledge. One smoke. You lost me, man. Self-productive. What's that? Oh, I don't know if he's talking about me. So me speaking true, this is what happens in this community. That I can't even say anything to critique his stamina. I can't even critique his stamina. 64.4%. More is almost half. People dislike this video. Dislike what I said about his stamina, knowing that it's absolutely true. But because people get anal, even if you critique, if you will bring awareness of Canelo Alvarez and his weakness at the point, accurate statement that even Canelo Alvarez was saying, that even his own team was saying that his stamina has been detrimental, that his leg, that his knee has been fucked up, that he couldn't be able to train and work on his stamina the way that he wants to. But the people don't like it that I keep it real with Canelo Alvarez. 64.4%. Look, I'll show you right here. Neither. 64%. Look at that. 64.4%. Because you can't keep it real with Canelo Alvarez. People get mad. You can't even keep it real. Fury calls out that Canelo Alvarez, Demis Andre people don't want to fight Demis Andre. 81%. And I'm showing you, most of my shit is in the 90s. Look, not lying. Man. Most of the shit is in the 90s. But when I speak about if I say anything to critique Canelo Alvarez, ay mi madre. Los haters. Rapstar, much love, bro. But if it's not too late, I'll be there, brother. That don't count. Fury didn't even know what weight division Andre is in. Demetrius Andre just moved up to 168-pound division. A lot of people don't even know who John Ryder was. What I'm saying is, do y'all want me to keep it real? Do y'all respect that I keep it real? Y'all want me to fake the funk or hustle the people? Ain't nobody shitting on Canelo. I'm not shitting on Canelo. I love Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez is needed in the sport of boxing. Canelo Alvarez has put boxing on his shoulder, bro. But I'm not going to act like this is the fight that I want to see. And the standards of Canelo Alvarez, think about it. I'm the same guy that said that I wanted Canelo Alvarez to fight Bivol right after the rematch, because I said Canelo Alvarez is an all-time great. I said that Canelo Alvarez is an all-time great that could go back to the drawing board and do what he needs to do to beat Bivol. Some of the people be like, no, Punch, no. He had a contract with Triple G. He had a contract with Triple G. He had a rematch clause. I believe in Canelo Alvarez that could go back into the drawing board and do better and have a chance to beat Bivol. I said that. I don't pamper Canelo Alvarez. Why should I pamper Canelo Alvarez? He's great. He's an all-time great. Y'all pamper Canelo Alvarez. I don't pamper none of my favorite fighters. I want my favorite fighters to fight the best. Because when I say that these guys are the best, I want my statement to hold weight. Why are we mad at Gervonta Davis and his career? Not because of his skills and talent. We know he got skills and talent. But we don't like what Floyd Mayweather said, that we ain't gonna fight nobody unless from Mayweather Promotions and PBC and stuff like that. Knowing the competition, the real competition is out of PBC and Mayweather Promotions. I'm a fan of a fighter that I want to see them fight the dangerous fight. I want to see them fight the best. I even told my brother, no need to donate. To be honest, even with the title on the line, that fight is, to me, is not even all that. But you know what? I would like Nonito Doné to fight Chocolatito. Oh, yeah. I would like Nonito Doné to fight Estrada. Oh, yeah. I would like to see Nonito Doné fight Casimero. I don't even know the guy he's fighting. Right? I still want my guys that I support to fight the fight. I want Canelo Alvarez to fight David Benavidez. I want David Benavidez to fight Canelo Alvarez. I want Keith Thurman to fight Keith from Tom Thurman. I want Keith Thurman to fight Buck Crawford. I want Teofimo Lopez to fight Josh Taylor. Nah, fuck Arnold Barbosa. Forget about it. Fight Josh Taylor. I'm happy with Josh Taylor. If I'm saying that these are my favorite fighters and I'm going to say, yo, these guys are the best, I want them to prove me right. And the only way they prove me right is to fight the guy that's perceived as the best. If I'm going to keep on saying that Canelo Alvarez is the best, I'm going to say, yeah, he could fight Bivol and beat Bivol. Him and Demetrius Andre is a 50-50 fight. And the favorite will be Canelo Alvarez to beat Demetrius Andre. And the favorite will be Canelo Alvarez to beat Jamal Charlo. And the favorite, Canelo Alvarez, is the favorite to beat David Benavidez, the Dominican Monster. That's me. I ain't no babysitting fan. Y'all babysit the fans. Y'all babysit the fans. Y'all enable the weak-ass narrative because of the channels that y'all hate. Y'all forgot to be real fans. Y'all forgot to be hardcore boxing fans. Y'all lost y'all way in this community because what you paying attention is the narrative of those you hate, and you want people to debunk those narratives and forget about your favorite fighter and the fight that he needs to fight to hold up your way, to hold up the statement that you feel about them, that they are great. You want Canelo Alvarez to whoop Charlo's ass, don't you? You want Canelo Alvarez to whoop Demetrius Andre's ass, don't you? You want Canelo Alvarez to whoop David Benavidez's ass, don't you? Aren't you a fan of Canelo? Isn't he the best? Isn't he the cash cow? Isn't he, a.k.a. King Nello, a.k.a. Cartelo, a.k.a. Payday, a.k.a. Get that fuck out of here, man? Or do you want to see fucking a Pelagato or John Ryder? Fuck that motherfucking fight. Who the fuck is that Pelagato de John Ryder? That's not Canelo Alvarez standard. But he put himself in position to fucking put in position. That motherfucker don't deserve no fucking undisputed title shot. Ryder is a good fighter. Never heard that motherfucker around in this community in my goddamn life. Never had a debate about Ryder. None of you motherfuckers had a fucking debate or a dialogue about fucking John Ryder. None of you. None of you. Trying to justify bullshit. You trying to justify just so you cannot coexist with the opinions that you hate. You soft ass, weak ass motherfuckers out here. Y'all soft, bro. They got mind controls over y'all motherfuckers. And they know it. The same groups that y'all hate got mind controls of y'all motherfuckers. They got mind controls. You follow their lead, bro. You follow their lead. But you got a motherfucker out here that's gonna fight for real boxing. You got a motherfucker out here that's gonna fight for unbiased, logically and objectively boxing. And y'all wanna fucking sniff and have a cock fest, have fucking narrative cocks up your ass. Instead of supporting the unbiased, logically and objectively. You piece of human garbages. These motherfuckers control y'all motherfuckers. That's what it is. Hey, yo, Punch, you heard this channel? You heard what they saying, man? They got mind control over you suckers. They got mind controls over you suckers. That's what it is. You go to their channel each and every day to their live, and they come over here and tell me what they say and tell me what they do. And Punch, did you hear this? And you did that. And if I say I want to see these fights too, but you sound like them. I don't like you, Punch. I thought I was gonna hear something better from you. I just came listening to a 4-hour live show from them, and they talking shit about us. They talking shit about Canelo. What are you gonna say, Punch? What are you gonna say? Well, I would like to fight. I want to see Canelo Alvarez fight Jamal Shaw and David Benavidez too. They haven't done nothing, Punch. Don't say that in front of the whole world because then it justifies what they're saying, Punch. You cock-sucking bitches. You weak-minded mother effers. You ain't no boxing fan. You a YTBC fan. You a YTBC narrative fan. That's what I noticed. You're not boxing fans. You're YTBC narrative fans. You're YouTube boxing community fans. You're not boxing fans. You don't want to see the best fight the best. You don't even want to see your favorite fighter fight the best. You want to hold your favorite fighter's hands. You want to protect them. No, Punch. No. David Benavidez have to be Caleb Plant to get a piece of Canelo Alvarez. Oh, but John Ryder only has to be Zach Parker. You ain't even know who Zach Parker was if it wasn't for the Beast Andre trying to fight Zach Parker. Motherfucker. You ain't even know who Zach Parker was if Demetrius Andre would have never left that Genovic shit to fight Zach Parker. You ain't know who Zach Parker was. You know Zach Parker because of Demetrius Andre. You piece of human garbages. You frauds. Coming with that fake ass shit around here, man. Go to them other channels and be fake. I never been fake to y'all motherfuckers. Go over there to be fake in them channels. Oh, and go over there and get your ass blocked too. Go over there and get your ass blocked too. They don't like your opinion. But y'all want to come over here and be fake and tell me John Ryder versus Canelo Alvarez is a good fight. Una galleta. Espera, let me ponerlo aquí, mejor. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. John Ryder versus Canelo Alvarez is a good fight, Punch.
You's a liar!
Deserved it because he put himself in position.
You's a liar!
Parker, though, he beat him.
You's a liar!
Parker had a broken hand. He ain't beat nobody. He ain't beat nobody. And he was losing the fight. He was losing the fight. Huh? But that was the last of the action, with one judge having the scores level and the other two having Parker 3-1 ahead when it had to withdraw. Withdraw. John Ryder ain't whoop nobody to get a Canelo Alvarez fight. John Ryder ain't whoop a soul to get a Canelo Alvarez, Canelo, aka Cartelo, aka Cash Kello, aka Payday, aka get the fuck out of here, man. Zombie, you know damn well Canelo Alvarez would have whooped Zach Parker. Canelo was not gonna fight Canelo Demetrius Andre. Why would Canelo Alvarez fight Demetrius Andre? Because he whooped Zach Parker, and he wouldn't fight Demetrius Andre to become undisputed in the middleweight division. Come on, bro. Come on, son. Come on, man. Y'all dudes, come on, bro. This is the channel where y'all could be real. Go troll somewhere else. There's a lot of channel where you could troll somewhere else. There's a lot of channels out there where you could be fake. This is where you could come and be real and be like, yo, for real, yo. I understand, yeah, man. I'm done over there, man, with the narrative and shit like that. I just want to hear some good boxing. That's why I'm here, Punch. It's true, man. So you trying to say that Demetrius Andre was going to get a title shot of Canelo Alvarez? He was going to get a shot if he would have beat Zach Parker. Right after when Canelo Alvarez is saying that he's a terrible fighter, he would never go and fight him, right? Oh, yeah, he's going to. Now Canelo Alvarez is going to be like, I'm going to fight Demetrius Andre, right? He got nothing, right? He don't got no titles, right? Huh? But to become undisputed, he wouldn't fight him. Or he wouldn't make sure. He wouldn't make sure that his business handlers secure that fight for him. You suckers. You suckers. I'm pointing out the narrative, and I'm pointing, don't get lost into the narrative. Don't get lost into the narrative, bro. You could. I'm proving it to you that you can't say nothing about Canelo Alvarez. I told you, you can't even say the truth. I say he got his stamina is detrimental. I could say that his stamina is the worst at the moment, and people don't like it. People don't like the truth because they feel like, yo, Punch, you are one of the voice of reasons. Oh yeah, I'm proud. I am proud of being one of the voice for Latino boxing. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna, you know what, and I love it because I do credit for that. Matter of fact, you know what the WBC told me when they saw me in San Antonio? You know what they said? First, Mauricio Suleiman was saying, I see what you're saying. A lot of he said half of the study you saying, you're not being correct but that's because you don't know what's going on behind the scenes, right? Right? And then hold on. And then hold on. Give me a second. Hold on, give me a second. Give me a second, my friends. I agree. Punch. I got John for the upset, but I'm picking Canelo. Canelo had a slip up. That's why it's interesting to see how he bounces back against a valid opponent. Punch. Ryder won Canelo the easy fight raffle. Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was. That's what it was. Man, y'all don't want to keep it real, bro. This, but no. Isn't time out? Isn't what Canelo Alvarez doing versus John Ryder is what people critique the PBC in the same community? Isn't that why people be mad at PBC and the pointless pay-per-view? Isn't it that? Talk to me. Anyway, fellas, my peoples, this fight is gonna look. Didn't we get hook winked? Didn't we get bamboozled by the zone, saying that pay-per-view is dead? It's dead. Now we paying for subscription and pay-per-view. Now we paying for subscription and pay-per-view, and guess what? We ain't even gonna get Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Tank Davis on the zone. Think about it. We ain't even gonna get Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Tank Davis on the zone. We gotta pay pay-per-view for that. We're gonna have to pay pay-per-view for Canelo. 2 weeks, and then we're gonna have to pay pay-per-view for Loma and Haney. It's gonna be an expensive, but I'm gonna pay my pay-per-view though. He said, man, y'all be hating on Canelo. Oh man. Sir, tell me, are you speaking to the chat? You're speaking to the host. Am I hate guys? Have I said anything that I hate that hates on Canelo Alvarez? I've been here for almost 2 hours. Have I said anything that hates on Canelo Alvarez? Es que no puedo decir nada. Yo no puedo decir nada, mi hermano. Yo no puedo decir nada. Ni nada. If I say that Canelo has a pimple right here, man, dicen que no. Why you saying if you know what I'm saying? Why you telling him that he got a pimple? Everybody else got pimples. Have you seen Jamal Charlo's pimples and stuff like this? Well, you gotta mention that the Canelo Alvarez have a pimple. Yo te lo digo, mi hermano. Yo te lo digo, mi gente, mi gente. Así que ellos quieren. Así, eso es. Por eso que yo pongo esa foto. Ellos quieren que yo le bese el culo a Canelo Alvarez toda la vez. Besando culo que quieran. Besando culo. Besando culo. Diablo, man. Besando culo. Besando culo. That's what y'all want? That's what they want, man. That's what they want from me. Es besar culo. Besar culo de Canelo. Chan says, sounds like they're going to see the best fight to me. I just want to see, I want to see the best fight. I know this. I know that this is Canelo Alvarez versus the punching bag. I know that's what it is. Yeah, and I'm the same. Yeah, this is Canelo Alvarez versus a punching bag. Yes, we want to see the resume of Demise Andre is not up to par. No, it's not. No. Up to his standard, his resume, trash. Charlo, up to this point, his resume, trash. David Benavidez is still young. I want to see Demise Andre versus Charlo. That's the primary fight. I want to see that fight. I hope they could do it in Juneteenth. David Benavidez is going to be fighting Caleb Plant. I believe that's the primary fight in the middleweight, in the super middleweight division. The winner gets Canelo Alvarez. I think David Morrell has to put more fights in. You know what I'm saying? Edgar Berlanga put a couple of fights. Got to put some couple of fights in and stuff like that. Who else? Sudo Ramirez is going to be fighting. Who's Sudo Ramirez? Rosado. I think it's going to be I applaud Rosado for his career. Not everybody got to have a legendary career, but to still have a career and still have to still make money off this game, because Rosado, I respect the career of Rosado and Derek Chisora. They got the similar careers of UFC fighters that get highly respected in pay-per-view stars like Jorge Masvidal and Nate Diaz. So why could UFC praise them and they lose all the time? And why not praise Rosado? Man, it's blessed. I think his career is a blessing to have the career like Rosado. We just want to see the best fight the best. At least two true boxing fans, I can say. Facts. Aren't Benavidez and Plant doing what Andre should have done? I mean, I want Andre to, he's been in position to do that as well. That's why I always bring up, who wanted to fight Demise Andre in the middleweight division? Which champion wanted to fight Demise Andre, or was all the champions in the middleweight division didn't want to fight him? Jamal Charlo said they blackballed Demise Andre, right? They went live. Canelo Alvarez, they went to fight Sergey Kovalev for $5 million less, remember? And didn't fight the paperwork on time. And Triple G said that he wants bigger fights. He didn't want to unify. So the champions didn't want Demise Andre. But y'all give all of them a pass. No, they didn't offer him to fight. When he got stripped, then there was a negotiations, and then he went to fight Kovalev for $5 million less. Come on, man. The facts is right there, bro. The facts is public records. After Canelo Alvarez got stripped, He should have never got stripped because right after the Daniel Jacobs fight, they should have just went in and filed the paperwork. They had a month and a half, almost 2 months to file the paperwork before it goes to any purse bid, before any order of a purse bid. They slacked on it. And then when they're about to get stripped, then they try to file and say, oh, we wanted the Demetrius Andre fight. Yeah, they already ordered the purse bid. It's too late. He gets stripped. And then they went in negotiations with Demetrius Andre. And then he left the negotiation table like Bud Crawford left the negotiation table of Earl Spence. He went to fight David Avanesian. Canelo Alvarez left the negotiation table with Demetrius Andre to fight Sergey Kovalev for $5 million less. That's what happened. Of course, I understand that, brother. I understand, and I understand this. That's the energy. A lot of people talk mad shit about Canelo Alvarez. I know that. I've gone to wars with other channels, bro, because of that. I've gone to wars, bro. Let's not forget. Let's not forget the war thing. Let's go back. Y'all forgot the Latino and black. What they said that I am the leader of the Latino, the Latino and black war in the YTBC. Y'all forgot. Y'all forgot how we was fighting for Canelo. I know the race bait. I know lo sucio. I know. But let's call out the simple truth also. There's certain things that Canelo Alvarez, like I didn't agree with Canelo Alvarez saying he don't want to fight Mexican fighters. And I didn't agree Canelo Alvarez and his team for skipping the opportunity to become undisputed in the middleweight division. And if he would have fought for the middleweight undisputed, and he would have been the favorite to beat Demetrius Andre, right? He was going to be the favorite. Even though that for me, that was a 50-50 fight because of the style, right? But let's say he would have beat Demetrius Andre, become undisputed in the middleweight division. We haven't seen this since Jermaine Taylor. And then in the future, he would have gone to the super middleweight division and become the only male in the sport of boxing in 100, almost 200 plus years of boxing to become the only man to become 2-division undisputed world champion in the age of 32. I wanted to see greatness. I wanted to see the possibility of greatness. I wanted to see greatness. But anyway, man, ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to be out. Punch, what happened to the interview? Yeah, man. Papa. Shit. Yeah, man. Let me see. I got another interview tomorrow as well. Yeah, man. Hold on. Matter of fact, give me 1 second. Give me one second. My thing is not working good. Hey, we do it tomorrow. I got Keyshawn Davis also coming tomorrow. Keyshawn Davis gonna be back, gonna come tomorrow. Y'all already know, man. Tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. Punch Drunk Boxing. Boxing is good. Boxing is great. Y'all already know, man. I think my brother Rapstar, you're gonna go live later on. My brother Rapstar Boxing Now is probably go live. Thank you for the people that donated to the channel today, smashing the like button. Love you. God bless. And on to the next. Shout out to the members as well.